Now, Burkina Faso's military leader will remain in power until 2029. Ibrahim Traore was due to hand over leadership to a civilian government in July, but a new charter has extended the transitional period by another 5 years. Traore assumed power after staging a coup in 2022. He's repeatedly warned that holding elections would be difficult because of security challenges. Around half of Burkina Faso's territory remains outside of government control. Well, let's bring in Nicholas Haque. He's across this for us from Dakar. Nick, can you tell us a little bit more about Traore's decision? Here I understand there was some kind of consultative process, but presumably there is some domestic fallout.
Of course. I mean, the reason for not holding these elections given by Ibrahim Traore, that the security situation has gone from bad to worse, well, for many people in Burkina Faso, they see him as responsible for this current situation. Remember, he came in power in October 2022 during national dialogues, and he said that after 21 months, he will restore power to an elected official, that there would be elections. But what we're seeing now is that he's asking, or he's sought to stay in power for another 60 months. That's another 5 years, and that the situation is really deteriorating. According to Human Rights Watch, just in February, 223 villagers were killed in one day in 2 villages, not by armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL, but by the Burkina Faso forces. Now, he has clamped down on any voices of dissent, whether it be the media, journalists, members of civil society. If they speak out, they're sent to the front line. Now, we spoke to some members of civil society who decided to speak to us on condition of anonymity, and they say that this national dialogue was a waste of time, it was a missed opportunity, and that talking is not enough. They need more action.
Nick, you're telling us about domestic fallout there. I imagine there's some regional fallout too.
No, of course. I mean, Burkina Faso is, for many neighboring countries, such as Ivory Coast and other countries, Benin, Togo, they're watching closely what's happening in Burkina Faso, because increasingly we're seeing armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL from Burkina Faso launching attacks onto neighboring countries. Now, the West African body ECOWAS has convened, at least their members of parliament has convened. They're going to send a mission to Burkina Faso in order to try to assess the situation. And then we're going to see the president of Senegal, who is expected to visit Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso in the next few days.
And we'll see how that goes. Nicholas Haque there with the latest from Dakar. Thank you, Nick.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.